Ashna. We're going to get started, okay?
Which?
Oh, why are you calling me that?
Which?
So listen. I want to know what you want to read about today, okay? Can you tell me what you want to read about? You can tell me the subject, okay?
Yeah, the fewer people, the better.
Here we go.
Ashna, listen to me. Ashna, listen to me. Remember, I told you Miss Cathy's gonna watch you do RPM, so let's do it together, okay? Betsy wants to know what you think, Miss Cathy. It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. You're gonna do a good job doing RPM with Betsy.
With Betsy.
Yeah, and Mom's gonna sit outside.
Mom's going to sit outside.
Okay? Alright?
Alright.
I'll be outside. I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Come on, let's do a good job.
You ready, Freddie? All right. So listen, I want to know what you want to read about today. Can you tell me? What do you want to read about today? Go ahead, let me know. You can pick anything you want. It can be science, it can be history, it can be literature, poetry, whatever you want. You pick.
Poetry.
Well, I need you to, here, get up. Which one? What do you want to read about today? P-O, P-O, keep going. E, keep going, T-R-Y. Okay, poetry sounds good. I am not great at poetry, but I like to listen to poetry. So, what about poetry? Is there a certain poet that you want to read about? Is there a certain kind of poem that you want to kind of talk about today? Here you go. What kind of poetry, or which poet would you like to read about today? Z, do you need a minute to think about it?
No.
No? You know who? Okay. Or do you want me to give you some choices?
Yes.
Come on. T, H, E, N, U, N, D, E, R, S, T, A, N, D. Let me understand. Okay. Understand W, okay. H, W, H, Y, okay. Then understand Y. B, E, T, I have T. And there's a bucket S. Y, then understand Y, Betsy. Then understand Y, Betsy. Elbow up. You know what? I'm just going to move you back a little bit, okay? I want that elbow. Then understand Y, Betsy. I, S is, I, N, in. Betsy is in. Keep going. C, go, 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 you can do it. A, T, H, Y, keep going. C, Y, Betsy is in Cathy's. O, F, F, I, C, E. Yo!
Which?
I can definitely explain that. So what we're doing, Miss Ashna, is that Cathy wants to see what a great job you're doing, okay? And so that's why we came here. It was just easier for all of us to come here, so that it was easier for Cathy and your mom and all of us to just come here together so that Cathy could see how you're doing, okay? Because she hears that you're doing well. And I don't know how often you see Cathy, but you know, she just wanted to see, okay? So that's why I'm here. I know it's probably a little strange, okay? So I hope that answered your question. Can you tell me now what type of poetry you would like to read? It can be anything. It could be poems by Robert Frost. I don't know many poets, but I can look that up as well. Robert Frost, Edgar Allan Poe. I like him, although he's a little sad. He writes these sad poems. Who else? Who's another famous one? I don't even know. I am not good with poetry. I can look it up, okay? List of famous poets. Okay, so look, there's Shakespeare, Emily Dickinson, I already said Robert Frost, I said Edgar Allan Poe, William Butler Yeats, Walt Whitman, William Wordsworth, Langston Hughes, Elizabeth Browning, Maya Angelou, Shel Silverstein. There's a lot. So it's really your choice. You can choose whoever you want. Which poet would you like to read about? Yeah. Tell me which poet. Wake up!
Piano.
Wake up!
Piano.
Tell me which poet. Pick a poet, and then we'll choose poems that we can read. Here you go. Which one? Who do you want to read about? T. O. T-O-R. T-O-R. Keep going. E. Good. Keep going. Keep going. 2 R-E. A. D. To read. N. O. T. H. I. N. G. What? You have to pick something. Listen, we're here because we have to pick something. I respect that you maybe don't want to do this at the moment, but we have to pick something, okay? Now, do you want to pick or do you want me to pick? You decide.
Me to pick.
Who? Who do you want to pick? Tell me. Go. T. O. Okay, 2. Keep going. R. E. A. D. To read. Can be anything. You can pick whatever you want. To read. W. 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 U. A. T. Sorry. W. U. T. H. E. R. I. N. G. Wuthering. Wuthering. Go ahead. Wuthering. H. E. I. T. S. Wuthering Heights? That's a book.
Isara.
Oh my. You know what? Let me see. I can read you a summary. I can't read a whole book in one day. Oops. I don't know the password.
Isara.
I didn't. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay, we have to log in. Sorry, I didn't realize that shutting it down.
Clap, clap, clap. Open, shut it. Open, shut
Okay, so right now I'm just writing down my questions that I asked, okay? I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
that's okay.
Okay, let's see.
remember.
Okay, let me look it up. Let's see what I can find, okay? It's a whole book, so let me see if there's a way that I can maybe give you a summary, because I can't read the whole thing. Spark Notes. We can do, let's do Spark Notes. Okay, Spark Notes gives you like a summary, okay, of kind of what the book is about. So let's see what that gives us. And Ashna, did you know they've made they've made quite a few movies on this book. Plot overview. Okay, let's do that. So you know what, Miss Ashna, if what I can do is I can read you the plot, and if you like, you know, at your house when I come to work with you, we can read certain chapters or certain sections if you're interested in reading about it. Okay, maybe your mom has the book, or we can just get it from the library. So maybe you can tell me if that's something you're interested in. Oh boy, this is a lot of information. Okay, so we'll get as much done as we can. I don't know how to expand this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jeez, what is... I don't know. Did I do something?
2, 3.
I'm sorry.
Rowboat.
I don't know what I did. 108. I'm sorry, Ashna. Ah, phew. Okay, so here I go. You ready?
Yes.
All right. In the late winter months of 1801, a man named Lockwood rents a manor house called Thrushcross Grange in the isolated moor country of England. Here he meets his dour landlord, Heathcliff, a wealthy man who lives in the ancient manor of Wuthering Heights, 4 miles away from the Grange. All right, so Miss Ashna, I'm not going to close it because it's going to shut off again. So far, who are we introduced to? Who is the one character we're introduced to? Sorry, I didn't mean to spit on you.
Row your boat.
Who are we introduced to? What character? L O L O C L O C K W O O D. Lockwood. And so during what time period does this story take place? During what time period? E I, keep going, you're doing great. E I G H T, keep going. E, good. E,
Clap.
go. E, and 18, good, 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 keep going. H, U, N, good job, keep going. D, R, E, D, S, the 1800s. Correct.
Bitter rowboat. Row your boat.
Okay. So in this wild, stormy countryside, Lockwood asks his housekeeper, Nellie Dean, to tell him the story of Heathcliff and the strange denizens of Wuthering Heights. Nellie consents, and Lockwood writes down his recollections. Hey, let's listen. Hey, listen. We have to listen, okay? Nellie consents, and Lockwood writes down his recollections of her tale in his diary. These written recollections from the main part of Wuthering Heights. Nellie remembers her childhood. As a young girl, she works as a servant at Wuthering Heights for the owner of the manor, Mr. Earnshaw, and his family. One day, Mr. Earnshaw goes to Liverpool and returns home with an orphan boy whom he will raise with his own children. At first, the Earnshaw children, a boy named Hindley and his younger sister Catherine, detest the dark-skinned Heathcliff. But Catherine quickly comes to love him, and the two soon grow inseparable, spending their days playing on the moors. After his wife's death, Mr. Earnshaw grows to prefer Heathcliff to his own son, and when Hindley continues his cruelty to Heathcliff, Mr. Earnshaw sends Hindley away to college, keeping Heathcliff nearby. Okay, so I guess the book first starts out with some recollections, okay? So who basically tells Lockwood kind of the whole story behind Wuthering Heights? You go.
All done.
No, we're not. Go ahead. Who? You're doing great. N, E, N, E, L, L, N, E, L, L. Why? Nellie, that's right. Nellie tells him the story. So, we have, who in the beginning kind of hates each other? Who are the two characters in, I guess, this story that at the beginning hate each other? H, E, A, T, H. I have H. Good. C, L, I, F, F. We have Heathcliff. And who? Who's the other person? C,
Robot.
L, C, L, A,
Robot.
I, R, E. Is it clear?
Row, choo, choo.
It's not Claire. Close. It begins with a C. It's not Claire. Try it one more time. I forgot too. Sorry. C, A, T, H, E, R, I, N, E. Yeah, Catherine. Your memory's better than mine. I couldn't remember. It is Catherine. Good job. Okay. So why is it that Catherine, and I guess it was her brother? Let me see. Hindley and his younger sister Catherine. So there's a boy named Hindley and Catherine, and they, I guess, dislike Heathcliff because, well, why do they dislike him? Why does he dislike him? Or why do they dislike him? I'm sorry. Why do they dislike him? Because why? Go ahead. Because what? H, E, he, I, S, he is, N, O, T, he is not, going. You can do it. I, N, N, E, F, E, D. He is not light-skinned. Good. That's correct.
Robo.
What do you think about that, Ashna? What do you think about, what's your opinion about, you know, not liking someone because they're not light-skinned or because they have a different skin color? What's your personal opinion of that? What do you think? T, H, A, T, that, I, T, good job, keep going, I, S, that it is, N, O, T, good, keep going, you're doing great, finish your sentence, that it is not, N, I, C, E, that it is not nice, T, O, 2, it is not nice to, it is not, let me write down what you wrote, it is not nice to,
Woohoo!
then you put an X, I don't know what that means, it is not nice to, E, V, E, R, it is not nice to ever, J, U, D, G, E, it is not nice to ever judge, oops, sorry, judge, S, O, M, E, O, N, E, someone, W, excuse me, H, O, who, I, S, who is, it is not nice to ever judge someone who is, D, I, almost, F, F, E, R, E, N, T, who is different. Ashna, you are very wise, and I would agree 100%. Beautiful. Okay, so now who starts to like Heathcliff though? Which one of the two, the brother or the sister, who starts to kind of like Heathcliff? Well, actually, there's two people who start to like Heathcliff. Who are they? Come on, you're doing awesome. C, A, T, H, Cathy? You want to call her Cathy? Well, it's short for Catherine, so you're not wrong. Kathy. And who's the other person who starts to like Heathcliff? D, A, D. Yeah, the dad starts to like him. But the brother, Hindley, I guess, still doesn't like him. So because Hindley kind of is, I guess, jealous is what I'm guessing, his father does something. What does his father do to Hindley? What does the father do to Hindley? H, S-E-N. Hold on.
Kajagare.
P S-E-N. D. S. He sends. H. I. M. He sends him. Keep going. You're doing great. A. W. Hold on. He sends him. A. W. H. A. W. A. W. Okay. A. Y. Okay, you fixed it. Good. He sends him away. That's right. Okay, so now, Miss Ashna, I want to ask you a different sort of question. So we have all these characters. We have Catherine, we have Hindley, we have Heathcliff. Um, the dad and the sister start to like Heathcliff. What is your prediction of what's going to happen in this story? What do you think it will happen? I'm not sure how much you know about this book or this story, but what is your prediction? What do you think will happen? T. H. A. T. That. S. O. M. E. O. N. E. That someone, just writing this down, that someone, excuse me, that someone, oh, let's fix your hand, that someone, I know, that's something we need a minute to think about. That someone, keep going, S. E. E. That someone will see.
8.
T. H. A.
9.
T. That someone will see that. That someone will see that. H. E. A. T. H. C. L. I. F. F. That someone will see that Heathcliff. That's a weird name, in my opinion. Heathcliff. I. S. Is. W. O. N.
Row.
Wait. W-O-N. I missed the other two. W-O-N what? Keep going. D. E. R. F. U. L. That Heathcliff is wonderful. And who do you, oops, why did I do that? Sorry. And who do you think that will be? Who do you think um, will realize that Heathcliff is wonderful? What's your prediction? Who do you think will change their mind, or who do you think will see that? You know what? Sure. After you finish this question, sure. Yeah, you can have a break. Can you answer this last question for me? Who do you think will realize that you cook is wonderful? C A T H E R. Hold on. Okay. CATHS. I don't know if the S belongs there, but CATHERINE. Catherine. So I'll cross that out. You know, I don't know this story. I saw the movie once, and to be honest, I didn't really like it. But I don't remember, but you might be right. I think it's a love story, so you might be right. Okay, Miss Ashna, so you want a quick break?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. We can't write in these, so I'll get you some paper, and we'll just... She can? Oh, okay, I didn't know. She could or not.
Paper.
Well, what do you want to pick the page? What do you want to do? Multiplication, addition?
Multiplication.
It's up to you. Do you want this multiplication or that one?
That one.
This one?
Yes.
All right, here you go. I'll give you a couple minutes, okay? While I write down the questions that I asked you.
Hishu. Eight.
Miss Ashna, I just want to say you're doing so great.
Just good.
Oh, you're quick. You are one fast lady. Okay, how about this one? And then we gotta keep going, okay? Okay, we have to stop, okay? I can save this for you if you want. Here, look. I'll put it right here, and I'll save you the page, okay? But we have to keep going because we're almost out of time, okay? So, let's see. Yep, so he sends away Hindley. Okay, so 3 years later, Mr. Earnshaw dies. And so that's the dad's name, Mr. Earnshaw. And Hindley inherits Wuthering Heights. He returns with a wife, Frances. Are you listening? So So he returns with the wife, Frances, and immediately seeks revenge on
Humpty
Heathcliff.
Dumpty Dum.
We're listening. Okay. So he returns with his wife, Frances, and immediately seeks revenge on Heathcliff. Uh-oh. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Once an orphan, later a pampered and favored son, Heathcliff now finds himself treated as a common laborer forced to work in the fields. Heathcliff continues his close relationship with Catherine. However, one night they wander to Thrushcross Grange, hoping to tease Edgar and Isabella Linton, the cowardly, snobbish children who live there. Catherine is bitten by a dog and is forced to stay at the Grange to recuperate for 5 weeks, during which time Mrs. Linton works to make her a proper young lady. By the time Catherine returns, she has become infatuated with Edgar, and her relationship with Heathcliff grows more complicated. Okay, Miss Ashna, so what's going on here? What's going on now? You predicted that someone will see that Heathcliff is wonderful, and you predicted that Catherine would. Okay, so that might happen later on, I'm not sure. But right now, what's going on? What happened to Mr. I'm terrible with names, Earnshaw? What happened to the father, and what happened with the brother? What's going on in the story? I W A S. Keep going. N T. I wasn't. Go ahead. I wasn't. L I S T. Keep going. E N. Wait, N? What is that? N I N G. Ashna, you did this to me last time, you silly woman. You did that last time.
It's so funny.
Why not? You picked the topic, I didn't. That was your choice. Why weren't you listening? Come on. Listen, we only have like 10 minutes left. Okay? So we have to finish this. This is what you picked, not me. I didn't pick this. I told you I didn't really like the movie. Okay? Miss Sassy Pants. Okay? So, do I need to read it again?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll go a little quick then, since just to save time, I guess. You are one goofy woman.
There is extendable
Okay.
silver ball.
Okay, so basically I'll summarize it, okay?
Clapping.
So Mr.
Sleeping.
We're listening. So Mr. Earnshaw, the dad, dies, okay? And then Hindley, okay, the brother, he inherits Wuthering Heights. So he comes back from college with his wife, Frances, and he's angry, okay?
Whistle.
Nope, he's angry, okay? He's gonna seek revenge against Heathcliff, okay? And then, I guess for some weird reason, Heathcliff and Catherine go off together. I guess they're just being silly. And then Catherine gets bitten by a dog. And, yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah, it's a little weird. And then something about, I guess Catherine is being, some other lady wants to make her into like a lady. I don't know what that means, but that's what
First
happened.
Betsy, then school.
Well, what's today? Saturday. There's no school on Saturday. Okay, so you don't have school today, and you don't have school tomorrow. Oh, and guess what? You don't have school Monday, because it's what? Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Yes. Okay, so let's finish. Come on. Now we only have, yeah, we trying to make Catherine into a lady. What does that mean to you? Because honestly, I don't really know what that means. What do you think? What does that mean? Make her into a lady.
Halakata.
What does it mean? You can do it. Come on. L A D I E S. Ladies. Okay, good. A C T. Ladies act.
Yes.
V E R Y. Ladies act very. You're doing great. Keep going. We're almost done. Let's finish it. Ladies act very.
Big.
Come on, you can do it. D A I N T Y. Okay. You are so cute. Act very dainty.
Oh my god.
That is true. Back then anyway, right? We have to think of the time period, the 1800s, where the women had to wear these big dresses and they, I don't know, they had to look a certain way. They couldn't wear pants and things like that. So yeah, they had to act very dainty. And so what other things what else does it mean? How is she trying to turn her into a lady? She had to act very dainty. Tell me more. Tell me one more thing. B A E, sorry. H A V E. Behave. I and behave in. Behave in. V. Have V. Behave in. V E R Y. Behave in very. Oops, am I holding it right? Very. I have V already. Very. Here, I'll write it down. Give your elbow a rest.
Super Bowl.
Behave very. Did she say in?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. In very.
Dean.
Okay. Behave in very. P R I S S Y. Behave in very prissy. Oh my, Ashna. Prissy. W A Y S. I agree. Yeah, they had to be very dainty and prissy. Yes, that is correct. So Ashna, I have a question to ask you. What do you, if you lived in the 1800s, how would you feel about having someone try to turn you into a quote lady, making you dainty and prissy? How would you feel about that if you lived in the 1800s? I W O U L D N T. I wouldn't. L I K E. I wouldn't like like it. I wouldn't like it either. I agree. Okay, so Miss Ashna, do you want me to keep reading, or do you want to just do you want me to ask you a couple more questions about just the 1800s and things like that, like your opinions on things?
Take a break.
So, no, because we only have a couple more minutes left. We're almost done, actually. Okay? So I can ask you more of your opinions, your thoughts, or I can keep reading. Your decision. One or the other. T, O, 2, T, U, R, and to turn, T, H, I, as to turn this. Come on, keep going. Finish your sentence. I, N, T, O, to turn this into A, D, I, S, D, I, S, oh, okay, C, U, S, S, I, O, N. Turn this into a discussion. There's no clock on this. I don't know if my watch is right. To turn this into a discussion. Okay.
Then all done.
So how about this? How about I'll ask you 2 more questions and then we'll be all done. Okay? 2 more. All right? 1, 2. So my first question. So based on what we've read so far, it really wasn't a whole lot what I read, but based on what I've read so far, is this a book that you would be interested in reading and why? That's going to be one question. N, O. Why not? B, E, C, A, U, S, E. Because I, T, S, it's. No, because it's B, O, R, B, O, R, I, N, G. No, because it's boring. I'm kind of with you on that. I'm not very interested in it. No, because it's boring. No. We have what? How many more?
2.
Yeah, but we have one more question, right? One more question, okay? So you wanted to turn this into a discussion. Let me figure out a question that we can discuss. Let me think. Hey! You! Hey!
It's you.
Hey! So listen, so this is the last question, okay? So just based on what we've read so far, okay, discuss what issues you think kind of come up in this book or in this story. What do you think are some of the issues that are discussed? Okay? Last question. W, O, M, E, N, S, women's, R, I, G, H, T, S. Women's rights. What other issues? Give me 2 more. What other issues do you think come up in this story? Even though we didn't really read it, we just read a couple paragraphs. Women's rights, it's possible. R, A, C, E, race, possible. Yep, one more. And what? L, O, V, E. And love.